Every great invention began with one simple question: how? Today, those questions come alive through brilliant young minds. From bold ideas to groundbreaking creations, it's a celebration of curiosity, innovation, and the limitless power of learning. This is St. Margaret S.S. Katende, and I'm here with someone with those brilliant young minds. Let him introduce himself. Hello.
Hi,
Could you tell us your name?
my name is Kakama Anthony.
Kakama Anthony, which class?
I am in senior 2.
So could you tell us your project and what it's about?
So, this is a smart wireless hand gesture controlled wheelchair which we came up with. So, in our society, we came to discover that for many people with disabilities, movement is difficult for them. So, we have come up with this so that we can solve that problem. So far in the society, there are existing solutions to this problem, such as the manual wheelchairs and the electric wheelchairs. Although the manual wheelchairs actually require physical effort or physical strain in order to move from one place to another, and the electric wheelchairs require the use of buttons and joystick, which may be often inaccessible to those with limited motor skills. So we have come up with this project whereby we are trying to promote the effortless navigation from one place to another.
Could you tell us your favorite thing about your project?
So my favorite thing about the project is that it actually comes from me and I like it.
Okay. Demonstration?
So to have it move forward, you tilt your hand forward like that. Then when you want it to move backward, you have to place your hand like this. Then for right and even for left. So, then for the wheelchair itself, it has an ultrasonic sensor which it uses to detect obstacles as it is moving. When it detects obstacles, it will stop moving, so we are trying to avoid collision. It has a solar panel which is used to charge it in case the batteries are depleted, and it is also eco-friendly. Then it also has a motor driver. The motor driver, basically for it is to control the direction in which the car is moving, and even it has the motors and wheels which it uses for movement.
Okay, I've noticed it has something about a glove and moving a hand forward, back, left, and right. But now, what if the person in the wheelchair doesn't have hands? How can you solve that?
So when we continue with advanced technology, we can apply the use of a neural link. So the neural link, for it does not require physical effort. It does not require even tilting of hands. For it, actually, it is connected directly to the brain, whereby what you think or what you want is done without any effort. So in our advanced technology, we shall have that, but this one is basically just a prototype.
What do you guys think about this project? Would you like to try? Personally, I would. And Anthony, this is my favorite project from what I've seen so far. What if someone faints when they're moving the wheelchair and their hand is tilted forward? What happens?
The wheelchair will move forward, of course, but it has an ultrasonic sensor which detects obstacles. So as it is moving, it will detect an obstacle in front of it, and then the wheelchair will have to stop to avoid collision with the obstacle.
And it doesn't continue with movement, like?
Yeah, it does not continue with movement.
Okay, and also, what if there's like a hole in front of the wheelchair before any obstacle? Like, you can't see what's below, can it?
So, on the wheelchair, there is a sensor that detects continuity of the road on which the wheelchair is moving. So in case it takes that there is no continuity, the motors will have to stop to avoid it from falling into the hole.
Okay, honestly, this is one of my favorite projects. Can I try? A demonstration?
Sure.
Guide me.
So, the potentiometer, this one basically is to control the speed at which the wheelchair is moving. So, you increase a little bit. Then if you want it to move forward, you tilt your hand forward like this. Then, so if you want it to stop, you remain at this level. Then if you want it to move backwards, you have to tilt your hand backwards like this. Backwards, forward, then right and left. So basically that is how it works.
Oh, okay. I mean, you're planning to make this an actual wheelchair.
Yes.
And also, how do you think this can improve the world and people with disabilities?
So for it to improve the world, it will have enabled the disabled people to depend on themselves than depending on other people for help, basically in movement from one place to another.
So from everything you've put and added in your project, what do you think you can improve?
So I can improve the distance at which an obstacle is detected. Because remember, like sometimes, like when it produces that sound, it can detect far obstacles. But for us, in our coding, we may want it to stop if an obstacle is like 10 centimeters or at any length that we want. So we can increase the distance at which it detects obstacles so that even it cannot collide with far obstacles.
But can a wheelchair see what's in front, or it just detects? Like,
So the wheelchair basically it does not have eyes to see what's in front, but it can detect and know that there is something in front.
okay, would you prefer it seeing or detecting? Which one do you think is better?
So seeing is better, and it will be one of our improvements, integrating it with AI and so many other things. But since it is just a prototype, we can use detecting so far.
Thank you, Anthony. That was kind of fun. But yeah, we'll go check out other projects from one of our other students as well. See ya.